Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join.
I got achievement.
So I really like the way that it does that. We can't see the achievements, by the way.
Okay.
So if you want to read them out loud when you get them, that is absolutely fine.
I forgot
the way the
what it
wagon
said.
moves is great. Downside Prairie.
Wow.
Of course, the environmental artist, all the arts, the sound design. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. The downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north.
Exciting.
It's gonna get worse.
Whoa.
Yeah, they actually have clothes under those robes, by the way. Look at his
Nice.
little dog bone like stuff and his fucking paw print necklace.
Yeah.
Sick. Telling you we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in the hollow route. I've got to pay a visit to you. The northern route to the Bridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, the Tempest comes and scour away the huts and hovels, but they crop up back. Always crop back up. Can't read. Bad game for it.
Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention.
Look at Jordariel's outfit.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Southern route. I'm gonna have you read this one. Give me a second. I have to do something.
The southern route to the Ridge of Gull goes through a humid area picked with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds.
Good.
No bathing in the spring.
That was good.
So they're just there to knock you.
Alright, I'm getting back.
Onward.
And we get stuck in a bog while we're at it.
Sorry, I hear.
Your cat?
I don't know if it's a video of my cat or my actual cat. Deandra?
Ghosts. Dropping full names.
I'll leave it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
You'll be fine. I know, it was funny. The dispute. Yes. I love his design. I love this character.
Mhm.
The dispute continues as Hedwyn listens for a while. If the reader says this,
I mean, I saw it.
She marks
coming,
the
but
way.
I'm not happy about
we'll
it.
get us there. Yeah, I know. This is literally all the game, so good luck. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing her along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure.
If necessary.
Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you.
Let's
Weigh
weigh
the
the
options. And so pick. You have one destination before the Ridge of Gaul. Jordario thinks she can find rare flora here. It's Hot Springs. An encampment. Ruki knows someone here who owes him.
I want to go to Blooming Pool.
I was gonna say the S word, but I think it's banned. But you're big liking this character, huh?
Yeah, well, she's
Because
awesome.
she's mean to you and she's a girl, huh?
Yeah, dude. Fucking step on me, horn lady. Come
I
on.
think Jordario's portrait changed. You see the little vibrating red? She is a grim, long-time resident in the downside, grown accustomed to surviving here. Offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches your eye.
Observe. This shall pay for half our trip. Nice.
Found a bloom. It's quite valuable. You can trade it for 30 gold. It blooms at specific times. While bitter at first, a taste of black bloom makes the pain go away.
God bless.
Yeah. Feel it in my bones. Alright, now for your first real match.
Oh god.
It's the, I'm sure there's a real team name, but I'm gonna call them the... Brian's team.
The Cleveland Steamers.
The Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nets.
The black wind grinds a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with... Yeah. Commencement on the right. So you gotta prepare, and you gotta wait till night.
Why are they the New York Jets and Giants when they play in New Jersey? What's that about?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Look at me. Shut the fuck up.
I understand.
Commence the rite. Page revealed. The first exile. So you can always check out the little inside. You can talk to people. I recommend it. Greentail family portrait. A reasonable likeness to a younger Ruki with his mother and uncle. You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure in the cabin. The wagon centrifuge must be up here. Its dry lips stare down at you with big, wet eyes.
Don't like that.
Talk to Jordari. I'll talk to your girlfriend already, huh?
Reader, Greentail here was just complaining how you opted not to take us to Hollowroot.
It's hard being a manager, isn't it? You didn't know I was making you play Basketball Sim 2020.
Yeah.
What, and violate our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our sister's gonna have to keep up with making all the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find. It's a crude trading post in Downside Commonwealth. Contraband sometimes finds its way to the Downside, and this is where it's traded and sold.
This is
So we get some
such a
British
good way
scraps.
to give the lore of the world that your character would know about already, but you don't, you know?
Optional exposition really works for this medium. Games a lot, but a lot of times games will hide that in menus and stuff, and I never ever look for it.
Or
it's oh, that's in your codex. I don't care. I'm not going to check my codex. I don't care.
Yeah, that was one of my problems with Metroid Prime, was that you have to scan everything and then read about all the shit, and I'm like, I don't care what this weird slug monster thinks about in his off time.
You have to make it somehow better integrated. If there was a way to scan while playing Metroid and still make that inhabitable, find downtime in the action, it would be one thing, but it's pausing the gameplay constantly versus this is a reading portion of the game.
That's for the person who finds all the books in Skyrim.
That's for the person who finds all the feathers in Assassin's Creed. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And we have. Now let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare for before tonight.
So it's the most. I just really want to reiterate this. The whole point of this season of Sports Ball that you refuse to. The intricate symbol. Oh, Headwind's cooking supplies. What passes for cooking supplies on the Downside, Headwind does most of the cooking. His status is scouring the area. A symbol set in the wagon's floorboards. The Book of Rites describes the need for such a thing. Good job tapping it. The book is clearly the main attraction here right now. Oh, there's a throw rug. That's funny. Yeah, I wouldn't exit. Lone Minstrel. Oh, wait, can you hover over the Lone Minstrel when you can? After you read this? Inspect.
Doesn't
Inspect. No, because you're on that page.
Whoops, I'm a fool. The first exile. In the worlds of Goliath.
Goliath?
It's not Goliath.
Yes.
It's
I did think it was.
Goliathanian.
Whoops,
It took
the
me a
Master
second.
General.
In the words of Goliathanian, the Master
Lord.
General.
Sounds so weird.
I know. You know, perhaps, the thrice-cursed name of Solia Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the Downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solia Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his history is to know the rights.
It does say story. That is not a dunk, that's just a clarification.
What did I say?
History.
Oh, haha.
It is, but I just want that's not me trying to dunk on you because fuck it, we're not doing corrections
You're
here.
dunking on me, dude.
That was literally just to tell you.
You've done
do you
me
want to
the
mouse
dunking.
over that little guy over there? A figure sits very still in the corner of the wagon. He is unresponsive, but seems to be alive. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now.
Fair enough.
There's a dead guy chilling in the wagon. Is he dead? I don't know. I'm gonna walk away.
He might be dead, but I don't care. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Let's commence the ride, dude.
Sure, dude. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. Preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. We're a bunch of idiots we are.
If we traveled all this way for nothing.
I don't think we did. Look up.
Oh. How about that vibration?
It's happening because vamp, 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 vamp.
Is that supposed to be like your eyelid closing? If so, I hate that.
No, it's just a cool thing.
The stars align at last.
It's just visually cool. It's not that. That's disgusting.
Goal at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready.
Okay.
This guy's
Your
just.
adversaries
Oh my
in
God.
the rites this eve shall be the accusers.
They do have team names.
Whosever
Ooh,
pyre
there's
yet
things in
burns
there.
once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
They'll have different team members with different strengths, but they'll be similar to your characters or different.
I'm nervous.
And they all have unique teams, like characters.
Yeah.
The stars are aligned, and your pyre burns bright. Across from you, your companions appear several others, also clad in raiments. Your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so.
Be still. We have a visitor.
The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Night Wings grace us with their presence. I don't know why I jumped on the thing. Well, that's you guys. You're the Night Wings.
Yeah.
That's your incredible logo. I didn't want to give it away, so I give you a fake team name. The Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nets.
I'm not
Here
gonna.
they are.
I'm jumping on every single character, but I heavily encourage you to just take ones from me, and this is one of those opportunities.
Okay.
Here you go.
I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good.
Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Yeah.
Surprised to see old Lendl again? Yeah, it's a good design.
He's the apparent leader of the exile
Triumvirate.
He's that guy.
He's that guy. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time.
You like his little his pyre pin on his shirt? Pyre.
Nice. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accuser shall repay that affront. That's his team. That's a good look.
Exile
Too.
triumvirate clad in gold. Their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did.
Alright,
He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades.
here goes nothing.
And it is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rite and focus at the task on hand. On the task.
I'm so
the
nervous.
task hand. Yeah, dude. Straight up, no Johns. No. If you lose, it's fine.
Begin.
This song is one of my favorites in the entire
To each
game.
his own.
Remember, you can pass, by the way.
I know, I'm trying to cheese.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
And because Jordario's so slow, she does so much, right?
Yeah.
Versus Ruki is consistent, but he only does 15. Yeah, remember, you can shoot a beam. But that's what you can do, is you can essentially push people forward and then pass to them in the back, so you'd have a good lineup. Remember, you can also jump into the pyre. So you can jump over auras. No,
Sometimes.
not accept defeat from you again.
Sometimes I gotta just be
This song
speedy.
slaps.
Hear me, accuser, stand your ground, let your auras boil in rage.
It
Song
seems
slaps.
that you have flustered the accusers.
They're goalposting. You notice how their auras get bigger the closer they are together? Same
Yeah.
goes for you.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Lendl do. She's not really a great shot. Jordario's more defensive. Oh, nice.
Display.
Oh,
Flinging
fuck.
the orb into the flames like that. You
Yes.
elude banishment using such tricks.
Good. Maybe you'll be set free next. I don't know. I'm a creepy basketball pervert. I don't know what's going on.
A creepy basketball pervert.
Oh no, headwind. Oh, he's dead. Well, he jumped to try and get you, but you... It's not very hard,
Prevailed.
but it is,
Rejoice then in
Uppsala!
your
I got an
single
achievement for winning
fleeting
without taking
victory.
damage.
Dude,
That's pretty
did
sick.
you hear what they said when you win?
I was... What happened?
I'll try to not talk over it next time. You're deceit.
This
man.
is my character!
Whoops.
You
Whoops.
said specifically!
Whoops. I said sorry.
Your
I didn't.
deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forgive your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day. Yeah, buddy, get over it.
Now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Oh, we get an XP, huh?
Yeah, you get
The
XP and
exiled
stuff.
Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
Yeah, the
We have
levels are
withstood
called
worse
enlightenment.
nights than
and
this,
regain their
though few are
freedom.
strange. Alright. Oh,
Choose a mastery.
Yo,
yes,
what?
they all have unique skill trees.
Rite's mastery, enhancing the search.
Well, read what the abilities give you, not just the descriptions.
After using our rush
So
most
double
for-
dash.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
What's the other one? Oh, that's pretty sick too. That's great for defense.
The demon scribe bestows
I don't
his
know.
favor.
I agree with you. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. Jordario got the biggest enlightenment because you
Because she
made her
scored
dunk
so
the
many
most.
points, yeah.
Yeah, dude. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward.
Alright.
Let's find the next sports ball. Sports.
Let's go, sports ball. Whoa.
Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in.
Deliosta.
The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free.
Consilta vidias.
Until we are free.
Consilta vidias.
Till we are free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. He's the cold-mannered head of the accusers, and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings.
Lendl the liar.
Don't call him names.
That's what is.
Anyway,
thing
guess we
said.
better be packing.
Come on, give me a break. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and turn home.
Ligeratus.
Come walk with me while the stars are out.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I might.
Maybe Headwind's
I
the
might.
true simp.
I might. Headwind's absolutely my favorite. And I'll talk about things when we're much later in the game, but our playthroughs are going to change very quickly.
Okay.
And you'll know why. You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks up.
Qui sentirna.
You have questions? Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul.
Okay.
Headwind wishes to know if anything's troubling you.
Hmm.
Ask why he was exiled. Ask how he got this wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask what happens if you refuse to help.
I mean, I know the
Some
answer
really
to that
juicy ones here.
one. I don't think I want to know why he was exiled.
Want to know? Go for it.
Yeah.
You ask Headwind what he did to get sentenced living in the downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile. I'm not going to be that annoying the whole time. I'll try not to be. But just know, I think the narration is incredibly well written. Like when he's helping you and it goes like, he feeds you, he bandages you, he does this. After a while, it helps. It's like this specificity in the tone that they're written in makes me want to read a book written by Supergiant. Really, really good. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars first again, and I'll tell you about it on the way.
Okay. Let's do it.
Since he speaks, you gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination.
Let's seek out our destination. I found it. Joe Moore, the Dusk Star. Oh God!
Oh God!
I hate that.
Kerafacitas.
Yo, this song fucking slaps, by the way.
The one in the... I was gonna say fight you were just in, but not that. Down. Sorry.
Do it.
Peleos.
I'm doing a job thing really fast. No, I'm not working. I'm not. I wouldn't do that.
On
but
the
I am.
clock?
Give me 1 second.
Yo,
Give me
I'm
1
gonna
second.
send this specific episode to your boss, and you're gonna get fired.
That would be a wild thing that you would do. That would be like an absolutely insane. I don't know how I'd even react to that. I think just disbelief.
That's like of all the villainous things I could do,
That's
that's
fucked up.
That's up there.
That's like, haha, I'm gonna fuck your wife material.
Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna
I'm
ruin
like,
your well-being.
Why?
Yeah, good luck paying
Why?
rent, asshole.
Why?
Simo Padre.
How's it going, rookie? Im's fed, wheels clean.
Certabase?
Squeaky, 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 peen.
No.
Status,
no.
Jody?
No sign of Valorous. Everything is secure.
Gratiam.
Good. Let's get some rest. We're headed to the Springs of Jomer. At dawn, we're off. According to stars, the next rite. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but they only made him itch.
God bless.
Yeah, it happens to the worst of us.
I gotta go check on everybody. Girl. Come on.
You sent Stradalio Steel Gaze. I'm just making fun of you in my head. You sent Stradalio Steel Gaze.
Her design is so good. She's awesome.
No, absolutely. They're all awesome. My favorite character is Headwind, because he's the nicest. You sent Stradalio Steel Gaze well before you turned to her.
Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something.
Why are you looking at my stuff?
Now that you're here, look at me. Are you afraid of me?
You consider the question. You've never met someone like her, but you do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years.
Oh.
Maybe highlight downside, maybe not. That's
Oh,
fine.
we already saw downside.
It sometimes changes.
Yeah, but it wasn't glowing.
Admit she can be a bit tense. You're very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any moment. Deny feeling that way. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid
Well,
of her.
that one's just not true.
Whatever she may be getting at, you think it's best to not indulge her at this time.
No, I mean she's a little scary, but I like that.
Nice. You tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far to not cross paths with her and wish to stay in her good graces.
Indeed, it is comforting to know that my mere presence instills fear. One day perhaps you too shall grow some horns if you survive this place. That day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She's so
No
cool.
questions about that? No questions about that?
You grow horns if you're in the downside for long enough. You turn into
Do
a
you?
demon.
Do you?
I don't
Do
know.
you?
That's
Do
what
you?
it.
This
That's
game's
what
awesome.
it seems to
This
imply.
game is awesome. This game is awesome. This game is awesome.
No.
Jordalia lost one hope for the next ride.
No.
Yep.
Just because I thought she was scary?
Yep.
She's scary.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Yep.
This sucks.
Dude, can you imagine someone with a tough exterior going like, "Do you avoid me because you think I'm like scary? You think I scare you?" And you're like, "Kind of." But like, cool. And then they walk away. Like they might be like, she might have sounded chill with it, but like, was that the answer she was looking for? I don't know.
Well, I just figured she enjoyed being intimidating. I don't know. She gives
Yeah.
off that aura like she wants to be tough and in charge.
Well, now we learned about that.
Well,
And
that
we'll continue to
sucks.
learn.
She has feelings, and I neglected that. Now she'll never marry me.
They all have feelings. They all feel pain whenever you get banished into Rite. And they scream and they remember it for the end of the game. In the credits, they tell you which of your players felt the most pain.
I believe
That's
that.
not real.
I believe
That is
that.
not real. It was just it was a funny
God.
jape that came to mind of like a really edgy game.